that data suggested at the time it was likely to cause more harm than good in most people. And that's a smoking gun. That's more than enough evidence for us to pause and stop the vaccine rollout. So myocarditis is one issue. The other very good, clear data actually reveals that in people aged between 16 and 39, Israel data showed this, there was a 25% absolute increase in heart attacks and cardiac arrest, which was associated with the vaccine, but not associated with COVID. This has now been replicated in Florida, a similar type of findings recently, and that's why the general surgeon of Florida has come out and suggested that certainly people in that age group shouldn't be having the vaccine. But I've looked at that data, I've spoken to the researchers in Israel, and in fact, this signal of harm is for everybody, even people over the age of 60, not to that degree.
Well, doctor, let me jump in here and just very quickly. Given what we know thus far, was this vaccine rolled out too quickly without adequate testing because of the global pandemic nature of things?
I think yes, but Laura, I find it very difficult to believe that Pfizer senior executives and Pfizer scientists didn't know when it was being rolled out, because they have access to the raw data, which we now know shows significant harm. It's likely they knew this, which means that I don't think it probably, with hindsight, and I'm sure an investigation will reveal this eventually, it probably should never have been rolled out in the first place.
Wow. I mean, if this is the case, this is a global scandal. We've been covering this from almost day one. A global scandal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as big as it
no,
gets.
It is. I think, Laura, we are, this is perhaps the greatest miscarriage of medical science, attack on democracy, damage to population health, an erosion of trust in medicine that we will witness in our lifetime. I'm speaking in the British Parliament on Thursday on this to members of the British Parliament to present this data. They need to act now and stop this from continuing to cause more harm. The longer it goes on, the more damage is going to be done, the longer it's going to take to regain trust.
Dr. Malhotra, this is just invaluable. We really appreciate your courage in speaking out.